Hey, how's it going, everyone? I wanted to have a breakfast with bulls with you this morning so that way you guys can have some bullish plays, possibly if they do break out. Now, these are going to be six of the most popular stocks that I've been seeing. And we did post a video yesterday on five of the most popular penny stocks. And these are some penny stocks as well, but also I think one of them are not a penny stock. So, again, we are going to go into this. A lot of people have been wondering about these stocks specifically, and I want to make sure that we go over them. And hopefully, you guys have a nice breakfast, a nice Sunday. There's a lot of good football games on today. So, again, don't be missing out on those plays if you guys like football, that is. But, however, quick disclaimer, anything we do mention is purely for entertainment purposes. If you like financial advice, I recommend contact a financial professional. However, we do go play by play throughout the whole month, and we plan on doing this throughout the whole year. So if you guys want to see more charts and entries throughout the day, Monday through Friday, during market hours, all you have to do is subscribe, hit the bell notification, of course, and you'll be notified at the time they matter. Now, let me jump into my first stock of the six that we'll be mentioning here. Again, NNDM, a lot of people have been talking about. I do like the consolidation here. It is creating a similar pattern to how it has in the past. Now, we do see a sell-off similar to this. It did gap down, however, so we have to be careful as it could just gap down on us, which is why we're going to let the play come to us on this. But we do see this pattern has created a dip here, and then it rips. It creates a consolidation dip again, and then it rips. It looks like it could be creating a consolidation dip here again, as we did have a huge wick right here, and it looks like it could be creating a huge wedge for us on a breakout. If it does break the resistance line around 11.10, again, I do see this as an easy resistance line for me to buy on the bulls having the advantage at that point. And like I said, everything we buy is on momentum. So if you want to have tight stop losses, breaking on resistance, that's what we focus on. So again, I'm going to go into my next favorite play here, CTRM. A lot of people have been talking about CTRM. I'm going to jump into the 4-hour chart here. We're going to jump definitely back into that 5-minute chart. So the 5-minute chart here, I did draw it up for you guys here. So you can kind of see it did create a wedge back here. And we were wondering if it was going to break this resistance over here at 40 cents. And if it did break that 40 cents, we said we would buy into it. However, it did not break that 40-cent mark. So again, I'm glad that we let the play come to us, or else we'd probably be holding this dip right here and probably averaging down. But again, I do have my sell signals, so I probably would have sold by now. But I'm glad that we didn't get into this and we did let the bulls take the advantage if they were going to. Now we could see they did try to, but it wasn't strong enough. It did come down and now it's starting to sell off. And we did see a gap down. That's the thing I don't like about CTRM, is that it did gap down right here on the 21st. And it does look like it tried to gap down again, and it's consolidating. And I believe this consolidation is only happening because the last time this one ripped is around the same the price range when it consolidating right now. However, that's the only reason why I think it's actually holding this. So again, I do expect a bigger sell-off, in my opinion, with CTRM, but we do not actually know what will happen. Again, anything could happen at this point. They can come out with news. There could be anything at this point. So again, we are going to let the play come to us as usual. We have our alert set for 38 cents. And if it breaks our 40-cent mark, like I said, then we'll be buying back in. Again, I'm not worried about missing out on profit on CTRM because it's very volatile. And I could see this stock going crazy regardless, as long as we play it safe as usual. SENS, I wanted to go in over. Now, we do see that it did create somewhat of a descending wedge here, some type of wedge here that it was trying to create, and it did not break it and break our resistance line like we had mentioned before on SENS, but it did consolidate. We did see that it was trying to create something here, but it was not strong enough, and it sure enough is gapping down. Now, we do have to be careful because it did sell off quite a bit here, and I could see the same thing happening if we just buy too early again. So I'm going to be waiting for this consolidation and wait for the bulls to take advantage. So that way we have a nice momentum play on SENS, like I said. So again, if it does break below 150, I definitely would be careful, because if you, like I said, if you're already in the stock and it breaks below 150, definitely be careful on that one, as you could see a huge sell-off possibly at that point in time. IDEX, a lot of people have been talking about IDEX. They're wondering what's going to happen with this stock. Is it going to go to $20? Is it going to crash down like it did before? So we do see a huge wedge being built on the 5-minute chart. It looks like it's trying to spike up and consolidate, spike up and consolidate. Now it is bouncing back and forth within our wedge, so we are going to see what happens here. But I do like the possibilities here, as it does look like it's creating a bullish trend line. Now, again, if it does keep with this bullish trend line and it does break out here, we'll have our alert set around 380. And if it breaks our $4 mark, then I'll be buying in. Again, IDEX is one of those very volatile stocks where if it breaks $4 and the bears take advantage, then I can see no problem with taking the profit on that, because again, it'll be very volatile. I'm not worried about missing out on that profit. There's going to be tons of profits to be made. And I'm not too worried about buying super early or anything like that. As a lot of people I've noticed are very worried about buying too late and not getting as much profit. I think your plays, again, everything we mentioned on here is breakouts and entries for a reason, because we want to make sure that we have bullish advantage and we have tight stop losses, so that way we have very low risk plays. So again, I'm going to go to my next favorite one, CRNT. A lot of people have been talking about. We do see a bullish trend being, a bearish trend being created here on the red lines as I created. But there is a possible bullish trend on these yellow lines I did create. It looks like it's trying to consolidate and create some type of situation here. It could even just come up and rip. I've seen this many times where it's happened here in stocks, but we're going to let the play come to us. If it does break 550, then I could easily see this going to around 650. If it doesn't get shot down around 625. But I do see this as an easy swing trade or day trade around 550, because that's one of the bulls will be taking advantage, in my opinion. Now we are going to go over the next play. I believe the only one we missed was PIXY. PIXY, a lot of people have been talking about recently because it is one of the newer penny stocks that everybody's been talking about. SENS is also one of those, but we are looking at the 4-hour chart. We did draw PIXY before, and we saw that it was creating a bullish trend line, and we were wondering if it was going to break the 3.5, 310 mark, and it did hit the 310 mark on the dot, but it didn't quite go past it. Now it did sell off a little bit here. A lot of people are wondering, okay, was PIXY a dump? Is this the part where I lose all my money? Well, the answer to that is the play still hasn't came to us personally, so I couldn't tell you, but I would say this: it isn't as bullish trend line, and we are going to see if it's going to keep bouncing off inside and outside. And until it does let the bulls take advantage again, then we'll be buying in on the momentum play and the reactionary play as usual. So again, if you guys want to see more chart breakouts and entries, you guys know to subscribe, hit the bell notification, and I hope you guys had a nice breakfast with bulls. I'm going to be doing this every Sunday for you guys, and I did do a Saturday special and a Saturday night special yesterday. So again, I'll probably be doing that every Saturday as well. But Monday through Friday, during market hours, we do go over penny stocks, entries, breakouts, you name it, the best of the best, and everybody's been loving it. So again, everybody in the comment section, much love to you. Everybody that's been subscribing, I appreciate you very, very much. And I will say that every single video as usual. Everybody that has a watch list, throw it in the comment section. I love talking to you guys. I love hearing what you guys are playing, what you guys are talking about. Again, anything on your mind, I'm sure some of you guys are sitting at home and you guys are just wondering what to talk about. Well, feel free to ask any questions you have about trading or anything at all. So again, much love to you guys, and I'll see you next video.